The cameras from Insta360 like this Go 2 come along with an app on your phone or tablet that has smart stuff to help you do things like make this auto hyperlapse with just a few taps, and it comes out pretty cool. But they also have this thing called flashcut, which analyzes your clips, whichever ones you select, and then it promises faithfully to use their AI to make a highlights reel for you super quickly and with no hassle, which you can then watch and share. Now, editing on a new camera, even with a mobile app as good as the Insta360 app, can be a bit of a learning curve. So anything that helps make that easier is good, right? So I thought I would test this AI editor live in action, time how long it takes, and compare it to what I, a simple human, can do using the stories function in the Insta360 app on my phone. We'll do that in real time and see how long it takes. Then we'll watch them back together and you can decide which one you like best. All right, I'm just going to choose this footage that I already have loaded up with my girls. I downloaded the video files from my camera to my iPhone 11 Pro Max. I could have edited straight out of the camera, the Insta360 system lets you do that, but I wanted to see what would happen if you gave the software the best chance to get some speed up. And this is a phone that's good, but a couple of years old now, because I know not everyone has the most lightning quick newest phone. So this might give you a bit more of a real life idea about how much time it takes and how easy it is to do. So the first cut we're going to do is using flashcut, which is the least amount of human interference. It's kind of like a preset that just basically analyzes all my clips and just sees what it thinks is the best thing to do and then puts them together, hopefully with transitions and things like that on the beat of the music that is kind of pre-selected. I've got a few clips here, so I checked earlier on the flashcut themes available. Some use maybe 4 clips, some use up to 18 clips. I'm going to use one at the high end of this range because, you know, maybe you've been out all day and collected quite a few clips and you want to include a lot of them. I captured 43 different clips on this day, so I've chosen to test that out here. So Cityscape 1 seems like a good bet for a theme with 17 clip slots available to fill. So let's choose that for this little contest. Now I'll also try and do a 17 clip montage when I do this myself, just to show you the difference in the time taken, but also the kind of content difference you might get to when you have a little bit more control. All right, I'll just hand over to myself on Voiceover and let's go. Over to you, Voiceover Saab. Okay, we come in here, select flash cuts and then the Cityscape 1 theme with 17 clip slots available, and let's start the timer. I'm just going to fill in these slot spaces with clips in a rough order of timeline, nothing too careful, just as quickly as possible. And I've stopped the timer, 1 minute and 4 seconds. And we have an exported video, but I haven't checked what that's like yet. We'll watch that later. Now I could have gone in and watched the preview and adjusted the transitions and adjusted the music, but it's an AI editor. So especially for this flash cut version, I don't really want to do anything. All right, next, it's down to me to edit this go-to footage and see what I can come up with, which is a nice clip to share, hopefully around the same length in time, and using stuff like keyframes and transitions to see what I can do. Okay, throwing it back to you, Voiceover Saab. For this run, I'm going to select create a story and then do this from scratch. So let me pick 17 clips from my selection available here. And now I can see them all on the timeline for this story. I can trim and do keyframes and, well, I'll wait and do the transitions later, but I can already see that this is going to take longer than the 64 seconds the flash cut version took. Let me just speed up the time to 4x and you can watch along with me as I do this. All right, let's stop the clock, and wow, that took almost 6 times longer at 6 minutes. And I'm not sure I managed to get something anything like as tight an edit as the flash cut version. Now we are done. We have our 2 clips, so let's watch them back together and I'll see what I think. Voiceover Saab, go. I actually think this flash cut edit is pretty good. It takes just over a minute for me to have something good to share on social media. Not bad at all. Well, this edit is a bit loose, to be honest. Almost 60 seconds long, a bit too long, and I was hurrying and not really paying attention to the best parts of my clips that the AI seems to have been able to pull out pretty easily. Overall, from an effort and time ratio, the AI did a good job, probably better than me, to get a short clip out of my footage to share really quickly. Which one worked best for you? Make sure you drop me a comment below with what you think. If you like this video, you might like this one too. I'm Saab Johal. Hope to see you back here for the next show soon.